Hello, everyone. Wow, that actually started without any hiccups that time. Interesting. Well, welcome everyone to the second part of Time Trials today for Entropy, and today we're going to be doing the what's it called? Nitro Kart levels, and the two bonus tracks. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have the same car. Keeps resetting the character every time I check the pit stop, so you have to forgive me.
Yeah. You can probably tell this from the upload date, but if you're watching this in the future, we only have up to Twilight Tour so far. But we'll do the others in due time, probably over live streams.
The other what? Who?
The other bonus tracks that get added for Grand Prix.
Oh. Yeah, what he said. I'm tired.
You're always tired.
I'm more tired today because my ranch, my new ranch. You have to forgive me, friend, for I have sinned. So
it's gonna be a long night, isn't it?
Probably not, actually. I'm actually not that tired. Kind of just saying that more just because I think today for me has been more of a frustrating day than a tired day.
Plus, I see you are playing Shrek. Excellent choice.
Sirree. So the Nitro Kart stages, they really didn't care. I feel like for the times. So yeah, looking at you, Barren Ruins. If there's any level I can compare, that's the one.
Be fair, that just makes it accurate to the actual CNK, doesn't it? Velo times the original CNK weren't all that hard either, except for maybe one or two exceptions.
Yeah, that is true. Well, they were kind of hard, at least comparatively to the one. In this game, though, none of the CNK stages that I can think of immediately are, like, particularly bad. All of them are really straightforward, really simple. Except for, like, there are specific ones where I could see some people having issues, like Tiny Temple, for example. Because
Tiny Temple is probably the only CNK level I actually struggle to beat Entropy, just because I can never make that stupid turn.
Also, there's the whole blue flame thing you have to do.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I can't make the turn. I lose my flame right away.
Oh, like the first turn?
Yes. First turn of the race. Yeah, I always blow it.
Probably don't have enough reserves, if I had to guess.
No, I mean, I run into the wall. I can never make the turn.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter what... I can play as a beginner character and it won't matter. I will always hit that wall.
That's unfortunate. Maybe you need to drift really early or something. That's what I do. There we go! Woohoo! I probably beat the Oxide time.
You did. By several seconds.
Genuinely not surprised. Because, yeah, they're all really... I mean, the velo time here was pretty specific in the original CNK. Oh, yeah, this stage isn't really my stage anymore. But it is a good stage. You know what? I'm gonna stick with one cart, so all I have to really do is change paint jobs. I guess I'll have a Banda Buggy day today. I haven't really used the Banda Buggy in a while anyways. Ever since the rocket and stuff got unlocked, people have been using that instead. Rightfully so, you know, I understand.
It's a good car. Personally, ever since I got in the shop, I've been using the Trikey almost non-stop. But
I like the Trikey a lot.
I do too.
I really like the Lachaux though. It's unfair because I really like the Lachaux, and I really like the Trikey, and I really like the Detonator.
Yeah, two of those are tag team cars.
Yeah, the Rocket and the Detonator, right?
The Lachaux's tag team, not Rocket.
Well, tag team sucks. I mean, if you think about it, tag team kind of does suck because really all you have to do is sit in the what's it called? You have to just clash with someone and then just sit in the turret forever, and then right when the race is almost over, you just boot them out.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong, but that doesn't necessarily make it suck. That's just an exploit.
I don't think it's an exploit. I think they just didn't think about the mechanics very well.
That's called an exploit, but...
I mean, I guess it's an exploit, but... I don't know, that's like a gray area, I feel like, at that point, though.
That is textbook exploit.
Because it's intended with the game mechanics. It's not like you're... Because you can clash with them and you can just sit in the thing, and it's advantageous to... Like, it's not an exploit... Like, when I think of an exploit, right, I think of, like... It doesn't necessarily have to be, like, a glitch. Like,
no, a glitch is totally different. Exploits aren't glitches.
Like, okay, what would you say, not including that, what would you say is a exploit?
Doing something that the game developers didn't intend that is advantageous to you.
I mean, I guess. So, like, here's, okay, well, I guess maybe it'll be a little easier if gosh darn it. If I explain, I guess, my thought process. Okay, so I'm thinking of, like, the reason I don't find it to be an exploit, per se, is because it is the intended mechanic. It's just, the mechanic is so good that like, it doesn't feel like it was unintentional is the thing, right? Because I feel like when you think of an exploit, it's something unintentional through the game. I guess I could see it both ways now. Come to think of it, when I put it in that light, I don't really see it as an exploit. I just feel like they just didn't really think too hard about it, and then the game came out and it was like, oh, maybe this was not a good idea. Maybe we should have had a timer on the thingy. I don't know, it's really weird. Tag team's a weird
game. I don't think a timer would have fixed it. That's tough for another day. Probably
not, yeah. No, it's not a talk for another day, because tag team's over. We're gonna talk about it right now. We're gonna talk about our feelings. How are you?
Well, in that case, you were completely wrong. Tag team's great.
I mean, I don't even know. I haven't played.
You've been saying it sucks over and over again.
The things I don't know. I kept Blue Flame very long there. I'm actually really surprised. Tag team looks weird.
Oh no, it looks weird. Therefore, it's terrible.
Yeah. Wouldn't you know? Looks weird. Now, I think the thing that really turns me off whenever I look at the game is the tracks look really, like, design-wise. Graphically, they look cool. Design-wise, they look kind of boring, though. They're full of...
I admit they're kind of simple, but yeah. I don't really think it's trying to be the same kind of kart racer as CTR Nitro Kart was.
It doesn't.
I think it's trying to be more traditional.
Yeah, but it's not like you're racing on a Formula car or anything. That would be sick. Where's Crash Bandicoot Formula Racing? I want to play Crash Bandicoot Goes to the Drag Races. That would be... You can't make a game out of drag racing. Drag racing's too fast. In a literal sense. Because it lasts so short of a time. Alright, I'll let you choose the next character I get to play as. Any character, doesn't matter.
In that case... never mind. I was gonna say Purra, but then I remembered, oh wait, you already have all the skins.
It doesn't matter, because it's time trials, they don't count as races.
Fine, do Purra.
Purra and Android Alley.
Name a more iconic duo!
I would never use a beginner character in Android Alley. You know what?
like, I think only half that sentence is true. I would not use a beginner character.
True. I'm gonna use this beautiful paint job while I can, because I don't want to flex it online. Plus, it doesn't match with like any other character, so I might as well flex it here, right?
I guess.
Actually, no. I will use it online when I'm Entropy. I feel like I'm obligated to when I'm getting all of the Entropy skins. I feel like I have to do digital Entropy with Platinum Relic. Alright, Entropy, you're against a beginner character. You can't lose.
I mean, he's keeping up with you so far.
Come on, Entropy.
Oh, no, he's losing.
Did you get hit by the train, Entropy? No, if he got hit by the train...
No, he'd be way further back
so
than that.
much further back. What is the difference between the Entropy time here and the Oxide time up here? Because it's such
about
a
20
stage.
seconds.
What? Entropy, what did you do? By the way, I know I haven't uploaded the video. The video's up by the time this one's up, obviously, but I named the last part, like Entropy, what are you doing? Because we kept saying that because he was always so far behind for reasons unknown.
I still stand by what I said last time, too. Like, it's weird, too, because there are times where he will do better than Oxide, but then he'll just stop in place. Or
oh yeah, at certain points of the
get
track.
hit or fall off, do weird things just so Oxide can beat him.
It's almost like they wanted to do the what's it called? Like Entropy times being the staff ghosts, but then they were like, oh wait, it's supposed to be that's Oxide times. And that's how Oxide was born. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, Entropy, how are you this far behind? What are you doing?
He's probably just not holding the Sacred Fire.
I mean, to be fair, Oxide probably doesn't hold it for very long either. You know, with all these advanced mechanics in the game, you would think that Oxide would take full advantage of it because you would assume they're developer ghosts. Then again, I saw a stream once of a Beanox player playing the game, and they did not even know what a power slide is.
Oof. I mean, somebody had to have made the times.
Maybe it's the interns that made the Oxide times. Maybe it's the other way around.
I can actually see that.
Maybe it's Beanox made the Entropy times, and then what's it called?
But that implies that Beanox are super confident at times, and they just lost on purpose.
There has to be like at least one good person at Beanox, right?
Oh, there has to be.
What's the Oxide time here?
2:58.
Wow, even I beat Oxide by like a solid 12 seconds. Oxide, what did you do?
I already gave you the answer. It's Sacred Fire. There's nothing else it could be.
Oxide, I'm a beginner character. I think I'll be getting a trophy at the end of this part too, right? Because I'll get the everybody's here.
Yeah.
Which you don't need Penta Penguin for some reason.
Because Penta's not part of the original roster, I guess.
Yes, he is.
I mean, technically, but he's unlocked through a cheat code, which is a bit obscure.
I mean, I guess he was supposed to be a dev character, anyways. Yes! I was gonna play Fake Crash, but he's gonna be getting a lot of love tomorrow, so...
Oh, yeah.
I'll just save
Or,
it.
well, a few days ago. Thanks, live streams.
Yeah. It's not even just the live stream's fault inherently, it's also just because when you record things in advance.
I know, but the Grand Prix, which is going to be over by the time this goes up, is the best part.
Thank God!
You might not want to celebrate too much yet. There's still a chance that the next one's going to start in a couple days.
I don't have PS Plus. Somebody will literally have to give me their account so I could put it as my main or whatever. So then I could freaking use PS Plus that way. Somebody's gonna have to do it. Either you or another, or like the one other friend that's probably willing to do that. And even then, I don't even know if they're willing to. So yeah, that's a thing going on. Maybe I can just like harass my mom. No, I'm kidding, guys. Oh, I was thinking of the mom. It's my turn to play the Xbox, and that just came out of my mouth. Need to excuse me.
But he really likes that meme for some reason. Don't question it.
I do. All right. You question it, I will tell mom. So I know the time here is probably gonna be. I think it was really easy before I even was good at the stage. Like what is Oxide's time?
Entropy is 4 minutes 13. Oxide is 3 minutes 52.
Oxide, what did you do?
Well, I mean, there's the unintended shortcut.
There is.
That's a lot of it.
There is, but I think even like I didn't know the shortcut before I got it on my on my main account. And I still think it was like pretty darn easy. That's the unintended shortcut, just so everyone knows what I just did. You just skip a turn. It saves a few seconds compared to the Oxide Ghost, I believe. Whoa. The tunnel turned blue before my very eyes.
Colors.
This place is beautiful. This reminds me of home. I wish my home looked like this. What about you?
I sincerely wish it didn't. I would never go to sleep.
Okay. It looks like this until bedtime.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that.
And then as soon as you wake up, it comes back to life again.
I'll allow. That'd be a really good alarm clock.
It's almost like a switch in a way, but you can also set it like an alarm too. Oh yes, people. Well, to be fair, you could also just get like black tinted, window sills or whatever. You know what I mean? The blinds. That's what they're called.
Oh, in this city, you don't think they have neon everywhere inside too?
Yeah, you like turn off your light and then just like neon lights appear inside throughout your entire room.
Like, the entire room is probably made of lava lamps.
Okay, now we're definitely turning 80s.
Well, this is the 80s, didn't you know?
I mean, yeah, it is. It has that whole aesthetic they're trying to go for. 326. I'm so good at video games. Gosh, I'm just gonna brag for the rest of the part. Everybody sucks. Except for me. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, take that back, guys. You're all very good at this game. You see how all these times are done with crunch? It's because I didn't feel like changing my character.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, most of mine were Megumi until like the last 5, I think.
I think...
At that point I switched to Oxide.
I think... Oh wait, no, I don't think. All my Oxide times are Oxide. On my main account.
Well, of course. You have to race Oxide as Oxide.
Yeah, it's needed.
Didn't you watch the Oxide versus Oxide part?
Yeah, come on, guys. Oh, by the way, Mayo, did you like my thumbnail I made? It was really good.
For Retain, yeah, it was great.
Good. I didn't get the ghost again. I swear I'm activating the ghost and it's just like... It deactivates itself. Entropy's just scared to race. He knows I'll kick his butt. Because nitrous oxide. I should be using the hovercraft actually. I'll swap that to that vehicle because I haven't used it.
I'm so upset there's no bathtub car. It would go so well with the shower cap Oxide.
At first I was like, yeah, but it would only go with him. But then I like thought about it in retrospect. I'm like, nah, it'd work with everybody.
Exactly.
Where is Entropy? Okay, he was there. Maybe I was just blind. I thought he disappeared again.
You know, you were just neck and neck with him. Maybe he was there the first time too, and we just didn't notice.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because his ghost, like, look. Oxide's beautiful hair is a little too big, so you can't see Entropy. Alright, this stage, if I remember correctly, is real simple.
He says that as he maintains his blue fire, effortlessly dodging through a bunch of spinning blades.
I mean, like, you don't need to do this in order to, beat the Oxide time. If you did, I would cry. Because it's really hard to do it. And I'm actually really surprised I got through lap 1 without getting hit. Granted, when I practiced this stage a while back, that was when I was really good at getting to lap 1, but as soon as it was lap 2, I could not, I could not keep the blue flame, just like that, but that was just because I was jumping at a weird angle. I think the Oxide time here is a little hard, like, it can be a little weird. I could be wrong.
It's a little over 2 minutes.
All I know is this. It's much easier than or much harder than the one in the, in the original CNK. I still think the one in the original CNK is, like, bizarrely easy.
I mean, this level's harder than the original by default because you lose the anti-gravity. Which makes this part a lot harder.
Yeah, but the Velo Ghost in the original game literally is just like, like, you could just go in, like, circles, basically. Like, you just go around the tube normally. Or, like, you go in the tube naturally and you'll pass Velo, no problem. What is Oxide time?
Oxide's a little over 2 minutes, told you before.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember if it was a little over or a little under. Now, if I was about to say, if it was a little under, then yeah, that'd be a hard stage. For sure.
He's thunderstruck.
Probably one of the better stages that got of it. Like, one of the best visual makeovers to appear, in my opinion. Probably along with, like, Electron Avenue. What else would you say? What CNK stages do you think benefited / improved with the art style differences they did? Because some stages are pretty samey, kind of like... well, some stages are samey. Like, Meteor Gorge, for example, like, those two are, like, basically the same thing in both games. But what stages would you say benefited the most in CNK from the upgrades? Because there's a lot of differences.
I can't really think of any. You're asking somebody that doesn't even like Nitro Fuel, though, so
Yeah,
that kind of thing's not really going to stick out.
But Thunderstruck looks really good now. And it's fun to play.
If you say so.
And it doesn't look ugly. But you still fall down, so it sucks.
I thought you were going to fall off again.
So did I. I keep falling off that turn for reasons I don't know. Bye, Entropy.
I hope you enjoyed your lead at Tropy.
He was like, yes!
I'm actually winning!
I've done it! And Oxide said that I couldn't do it.
Like, just FYI, Oxide's only 6 seconds faster than Entropy. So you would still be well ahead of him.
Clearly, Entropy just holds back his powers.
That's what I'm saying!
He's a time traveler, dude. Couldn't he, theoretically speaking, just be like, what if I time traveled to Gasmoxia at the time that he was born?
I mean, yes, but you have a little bit of a grandfather paradox, but why'd you travel back to kill him if he never existed?
Exactly. Entropy, be a good guy. We could use your skills of bending time and space itself.
Now, kind of think of it. If Naughty Dog really wanted to make their plot absolutely ridiculous, they should have had entropy as part of the main plot.
I mean, they should have just, I don't know, gave the game like a more meaningful plot. If they wanted to go full on ridiculous, you just give a racing game like a plot that's actually important.
Jack X is crying in a corner right now.
I know. Well, that's what I mean. I'm not saying it can't work. I'm just saying if you want to go all out ridiculous for a game like this, like for CTR, you would have to try to make the story seem really serious. At least the Jack series, you know, it's for the most part like story rich and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, I did really good as Crunch. Wow. I must have been in a really... I couldn't have been in a good mood when I was doing this, because I had to grind for like 4 hours straight as Crunch. It's not the most enjoyable thing.
You did fall off the edge at the beginning of lap 1.
It's true, but I don't think it would have screwed me over that hard in terms of time. Or rather, not screwed me over that hard, but I don't think it would have made me... I was like 6 seconds, I think, behind. It could have, but I don't know how long I could have kept the really good blue flame or whatever. I'm not really sure. Also, Tiny and Tiny Temple.
Fitting.
The only fitting thing to do.
I'm still bummed out that we don't have Biker Tiny, but we'll rectify that as soon as we can.
I'm hoping tomorrow it appears.
Is it not in the shop today?
No. I only had the 2 decals, I think. Which...
No skins at all?
Nope. Well, I'm only missing Biker Tiny, I believe. So...
I know you have Pest Dummy Engine and you got the Dingodile one.
Yep, and I got
Crash?
Pharaoh Cortex and I got Biker Crash, so I'm pretty sure...
Okay, so yeah, I think Biker Tiny is all it's missing.
Yep, so you should appear tomorrow. Or, if not tomorrow, within the last few days. Or technically today. Oh wait, I didn't check the shop today.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, it's like... Isn't it a new day?
I forgot it reset. I had a brain fart. You have to forgive me. I'll check it after this part, and I will buy it in this part if I need to. Oh, well, I'm not beating the Oxide time first go here, because you need to have the blue flame the entire race. Oh, let me guess. Entropy gets hit there, or he loses his blue flame. Well, he doesn't have his blue flame, so...
I'm pretty sure that he just hits a wall.
Oh, like taps it, rather?
Yeah. He does that in the 3rd lap, too.
Yeah, I'll be lucky. I don't think I'll be able to beat the Oxide time. This one you have to not... You have to have blue flame the entire time.
Yeah, you would have 20 seconds to finish the 3rd lap.
Yeah, I think the best lap I have is 24 seconds or something like that, I want to say.
Wait, where did you screw up on the 2nd lap? You were only 2 seconds faster than lap 1. That's with all the blue flame you had.
I hit a wall really early on or whatever. Oh god! I'm definitely not beating the Oxide time now.
Yep, no, well, you just lost your chance. It was 147 for Oxide.
It's fine, it's fine.
Entropy's right behind you.
I just have to beat Entropy. This is a really bad race in Tiny Temple. Tiny still squashes Puny Car though.
Well, Entropy's 206.89. You beat him by a second.
Yeah, well guess what? We squashed the Puny Car.
You did. Good job.
Tiny squashed Puny Car. Meteor George. Who should I play?
Now, talking about it, how about Pharaoh Cortex?
Pharaoh Cortex. I'm gonna play as Liz in the next one. I feel like I've like barely touched her. She's a beginner character. You can't blame me. To be fair, I barely.
That's part of why I had you go to balance. At least beginner character has the benefit of speed, not speed of turning. Balance has the benefit of nothing.
Balance has the benefit of lying. Lying the hardest.
They all lie.
I think I don't.
It fights Balance the worst.
I don't think they. I could be wrong, obviously.
Yes, they all lie.
I feel like Speed and XL are legitimate.
No, they're not.
Well, I mean,
XL is way better than it looks, and Speed is way worse.
way worse.
The only part of speed that's true is the fact that speed is the highest stat.
Its turning, I think, is... I don't think its turning is the original game's turning. Which is like half, like 1, I think. It's really low. I think in this game they put it as 2. Well, I guess technically it'd be like 1. I don't know. Either way, it's a lie. I don't understand why, but, you know, it's whatever. Can't change it, I guess. Well, they can change it, but they
can, but they won't, I guess. I guess they're too busy working on the next Grand Prix.
I still think balanced characters should be like 5 across the board, and then they should just make the stats not appear as a lie, or the stats that appear a lie, rather.
Or they could just tell the truth with the stats.
Yep.
Change the stats so that's actually what it shows.
What is the oxide time here? I feel like I had issues with it. But
Oxide's 139.
Okay, maybe I was thinking
Yeah, this is one of the easiest levels in the game for Oxide.
Maybe I was just thinking of, what's it called? CNK, maybe that was a little tricky. I did really
I don't feel like it would have been, because this level didn't even have anti-gravity in the original CNK.
Yeah,
anti-gravity was the big problem.
Some of the levels without anti-gravity, they were just like really specific, like Barren Ruins. Like, despite the anti-gravity there, it's still really specific for some reason. Speaking of Barren Ruins...
Don't worry, Barren Ruins is easy now.
Oh, Barren Ruins is, like, disgustingly easy. Here, you know what, I'll try out Isabella first, but I think she's gotten less attention than Liz.
She's a balanced character, I don't blame you.
It's gotten to the point where I almost never want to play balanced characters anymore.
You kind of have to force yourself to, and it's unfortunate.
I know. How else will I play Biker Crash and then watch him hit his nuts for winning? So, this is such a weird cart to be in. I mean, it's cool that I can finally race in it, but it feels so weird. Maybe it just feels weird because I'm so used to the other vehicles right now.
It doesn't really help that you don't really have the visual cue anymore of the tires for boosting.
Yeah, that one is all based on just knowledge. That I don't really care too much. I've kind of just gotten the rhythm down in my head for the most part. Like, I can actually focus on the track without having to look at my tires or the booster at the bottom right. Though I will look at the booster at the bottom right kind of out of instinct still. I almost, like, I used the tires at first, but then I just completely forgot that that was a feature for some reason. It's a really good one, don't get me wrong. I think it's just muscle memory is just like, look at the bottom right. Still wish they had the CNK route though, but whatever. I guess they couldn't do it for some reason.
No, there's a lot of things in CNK I wish they brought back. Like, I ended up going back to CNK again after we put in, or we did the bumper crew thing for Nitro Fuel. There's a lot of things in that game I actually wish they brought back, but they didn't.
Like what?
For example, if you or somebody else gets hit in Nitro Kart, you drop Lumpa Fruit instead of it just magically vanishing. Why did they bring that back?
Kind of pointless, I suppose. I mean, I guess it could.
No,
help.
it's functional.
I don't remember ever getting used to it. Maybe I did, but I don't know. I never got one in that game.
Especially now that you have online mode.
Yeah,
You can almost never get the Wumpa crates now.
Imagine the glitches in online mode. That's a whole can of worms. I don't even... Like, you'd hit somebody and, like, a Wumpa would fall through the ground. What was the Oxide time?
155. You only barely beat it.
Oh, I thought I barely beat... Or barely lost. Did I have fun? No, I just played Barren Ruins. I'm traumatized. I was grinding a little last night, and I swear it asked me 3 times in a row if I was having fun.
But no, even less now than last time. Are you really still asking me this?
The more you ask it, the more I say no! So this stage is out of time. And you know what, Mayo? Are you out of time?
It's the first recording session of the night, so I certainly hope not.
I'm out of time. My dorm's on fire.
You're gonna run out of dorms one day.
No. Not until I say it for the amount of dorms that are present on this planet.
Alright, so you heard it here first, folks. We're gonna have a few live streams of no gameplay whatsoever. We're just gonna have him say, "Dorm's on fire, gotta go," over and over again.
Dorm's on fire, gotta go. Dorm's on fire, gotta go. It's gonna be like a 12-hour long video. It's like when those people do the saying this word 10,000 times challenge. This stage is one of the few stages I didn't beat the Oxide time on first, but that's because I didn't know about the shortcut. Which apparently is in the original game.
Yeah, it's in the original, I didn't know about it.
I have a feeling a vast majority of people had no idea. Because I had no idea. I can't even think of anything like indicating it offhand. Velo Ghost never did it, and he would be your first like reaction. Like you would assume he would be the guy.
Yeah, if it's not on the relic race, like they could have easily put a box up there for you to jump toward, but they didn't.
Confident.
You don't even need it for entropy.
Yeah.
You don't even need it for Oxide. Oxide's easy.
I didn't beat Oxide Ghost the first time around with that because I didn't know about the shortcut. That literally screwed me up. Like I compared the times and I was really confused. Woohoo! I'm not playing Crash, but in spirit I am.
I'm gonna let me save again. That requires work.
And effort. And chicken tenders.
Yeah, good point. On a second thought, I beat him with a time of 4 minutes. I know it was over a minute slower, but just take my word on this. I did it.
The power of chicken tenders. What was his time even?
It's 2:40.
It's so bad.
That's what I'm saying. He's so bad.
Gosh, so bad, Oxide. I didn't even take the shortcut one lap, and I still beat my time for some reason. It must have been the blue flame. Must have, like, saved me more time. Oh wait, out of time gives 60 coins?
Yeah, out of time's a pretty good one.
If you know how to do blue flame there, it's pretty good. Probably not as good as, what's it called? Hyperspaceway, because I can beat it in like a minute 50, which, ooh, we're almost there. I can beat it in like a minute 50. So that's like, if Jungle Boogie used to be the best for farming, right? You can make double the Jungle Boogie coins easily, because Jungle Boogie takes like a minute 15, give or take, like on average, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get like, I don't know how many coins you get offhand now. I think you get like, I don't know, 17 or something really low. But let's just say you got 20 in the past, right? And let's say Hyperspaceway you get 60. If you can hold Blue Flame, literally 2 Hyperspaceways is... You can do 2 Hyperspaceways in the span of like 1.5 jungle or 2.5 Jungle Boogies. It's okay. I'm explaining this wrong. Okay. Long story short, 1 Hyperspaceway is equivalent or better than doing.
Entropy, you just hit a wall.
Oh, did he?
He just stopped there, place for a second.
But yeah, Hyperspaceway has the what's it called? It has the coins, 59 coins. So let's just pretend it had 60. I think it had 60 originally. Do you still have the Wumpa coin list on the tab?
I do. I never got rid of it, and it was 40.
It was 40. Okay. Okay, no, it would work. It'd be worth doing Jungle Boogie still there. But now it's worth doing Hyper. Wow, they buffed Hyperspaceway like crazy.
They buffed most levels.
Yeah, but they also nerfed Tiny Arena.
Yeah, also, if we're going by that argument as well, Jungle Boogie was also 40 before the patch.
It was?
Yes, it was 40.
No wonder people grinded it. What the heck? It was literally like the shortest stage in the game. And you get 40 coins. What the heck? You can. It takes. I'm pretty sure it takes longer to beat Inferno Island. I'm baffled.
If the Oxide time's anything to go by, yes, Jungle Boogie is shorter.
What about Crash Cove? Is Jungle Boogie shorter than Crash Cove? I'm pretty sure it is.
It's close enough that I don't feel comfortable giving you an answer.
It's
Jungle
almost.
Boogie's Oxide time is 1:27:38. Crash Cove's is 1:27:52.
So they're let's just say roughly the same. Crash Cove.
Yeah, but
gives
you get
20
double the coins.
What the
At
heck?
least pre-patch.
No wonder people were farming Jungle Boogie like crazy. I thought it was just because it was short and it was like 20 coins that are really short, like a minute, under a minute and a half. I just thought it added up over time. No, it's apparently Jungle Boogie is just freaking just a better version of Crash Cove. Okay, Entropy, how are you this far behind? I know I've had Sacred Fire this entire time, but that is inexcusable.
You just answered your own question.
I know, but Sacred Fire doesn't put you this far ahead of people. People online are better than this, like the vast majority. Well, then again, Entropy is really easy. They really just didn't care about the Entropy times, let's be honest. Or Oxide times, even. Speaking of Oxide time, or Entropy times, we're on the last official or normal stage, or I guess last remade stage. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, not single race. Hyperspace way. I have to do this as Crunch.
I'll allow it.
I've been farming as Crunch. Oh, I haven't done Crunch in this part, I don't think, yet. I don't think.
I have not.
Yeah, I've been farming this stage as Crunch for a while, so I hope I have a really good race. I've farmed this so much, guys, that I got a top 30 time. I get 30 on the dot. It's kind of silly. That's how much I've farmed this stupid stage. I still like it a lot, though. Surprisingly enough, despite the fact I've been farming it for hours. On the downside, though, I'm not farming, what's it called? Time trial, so it's not like I'm improving my time or anything. Just doing single race over and over again. Awee! I need to play Crash next. I keep making Crash noises.
Well, next stage will be retro tracks, so that'll be perfect. Use the retro skin.
Ah, yes. Of course. It's perfect. I wanted to use Bike Crash, but I need to use the retro skin. It's important.
Use Biker Crash for Twilight Tour, I guess.
Deal. Come on, come on, come on, come on! I want a petition to get that phrase back in the game. Wow, I am doing bad.
If we can get that phrase in, I'm tall again too.
We should have a petition posted everywhere on the internet to get these two quotes back. I have a feeling the only reason why I'm tall again isn't in the game is because for people that haven't played Nitro Kart, it will make literally no sense. It's like the only thing I could think of why that line isn't in the game.
So what? If we're going by that logic, then why is the CNK stuff even here? Also, nice invisible wall.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? Also, I almost laughed at Tropy.
You probably would have. You could still keep the flame.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have. Actually, I might be able to.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might still be able to.
I don't know if he keeps the loop in here. Man, I really wish the stage was broken. I'm still not talking about it. We need to talk about Swing Time. Okay, I didn't laugh it, but I got dangerously close. The new Time Master. Do I also get everyone is here? Question mark. How many trophies, I wonder, am I even missing at this point?
Well, obviously you're missing Oxide.
Yeah, the
crystal challenges.
Oh, and then the power-ups.
Juiced up power-ups.
That's easy. And using the power-up once, that's easy also. Okay. I think that's all I'm missing outside of the plat. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's an easy way to check too if you hold down the power button for a couple seconds.
Oh, does that bring you to the top?
Or, it'll reorg. Sorry, not the power button, the PlayStation button. If you hold that down, they go to trophies.
Yeah. Also, oh, you mean? Hold on. Yeah, no.
Yeah, go up to Crash Team Racing and then trophies. Yeah.
I know what you mean, friend.
Because then they'll be organized so that the ones you don't have are on the top.
Oh. That's a neat feature I actually never knew of. If I knew that, I would have probably checked that for, what's it called? For the LP that we played, the game that was cards Yu-Gi-Oh!
He doesn't even want to say its name anymore.
I forgot its name, Chain of Memories.
I thought you were avoiding it, like uttering its name might bring back its ghost.
Alright, Mr. Entropius. See if I can get a really good time. I say
absolutely nobody. The time trial time for this level is the exact same as it is for Turbo Track. So
I don't even know. What's Oxide's time even? It's like 2:0 something, right?
2:06:35.
Yeah, usually I get like around, I think, 1:55, give or take. I believe that's the time I beat him on my main save. Hey guys, we're in Retro Stadium. Is this
Turbo Track both a lot of PlayStation logos.
Does the is the music here just the retro, like the normal, like Turbo Track, just retrofied, aka the original version?
I have no idea.
If I had to guess,
You're the one that can hear it, so.
No, I can't.
Oh well, I definitely can't.
I'd have to turn it up very loud. Remember, I can't hear my TV unless everybody in the world wants to hear an amazing delay and echo, or rather echo.
Fair enough.
And I'm never uttering that word ever again. Unless Ed wants to talk to me. Yo, Ed! Hit me up!
I was confused on what you were going on about for a second, but I remember, oh, right.
He thought
that word has another meaning.
He thought I actually just broke for a second.
Big Norm, how'd you do it?
I don't know. I really don't know. I would love to know. I think I just need to like Google up a U-turning tutorial and just see what they do. They probably figure it out. I still did a better time than how I beat Oxide on my main save, and I didn't do that well on that race. I feel like I had a lot of mistakes. Oh my god! Look at my time. Let's crunch. Was I just like? Is crunch just like my god mode or something?
Apparently.
Like, I don't think I've managed to beat any times. I'll check the ghosts after this, because I'm genuinely curious if I've managed to beat any of my time, or any of my ghosts. Aw yeah, Biker Crash. Almost as good as Grandpa Crash. I know.
But still not as good as Biker Tiny.
Well, I mean, that's just not a competition at that point. That's like comparing a nice, beautiful, well-marinated steak that is absolutely delicious to a McDonald's Big Mac.
So of course you're gonna go with the Big Mac every time because we're poor and we can't afford nice things.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I think the Big Mac's kind of tasty. I know, I'm weird.
But it does its job. No, for the price.
It's actually not too pricey.
Well, it's McDonald's. What do you expect?
That's what we call fastest food. He goes to Chipotle all the time.
I actually don't as much these days. It's kind of out of the way from where I work.
It also makes you fat. Am I racing my own ghost?
No, this is Entropy. Entropy is really good in Twilight Tour.
Okay, I'm like really
Yeah, I was confused for a second, but no, like you can see it on the mini map. Like that's Entropy.
Realistically, I probably should have did this as Entropy because I just unlocked him or whatever.
I feel like show him off next time.
I feel like I need digital Entropy. It's like an unspoken rule, I guess. Yeah, Entropy is actually... He's doing better than most, like, generic online racers at this point. He kept Blue Flame through this entire section.
Mm-hmm.
Which, for a generic online racer, is not too common.
I've done it once, and it was a mistake that I have not been able to repeat. And he does it repeatedly.
Who, me?
Well, I was referring to Entropy, but yes, you too.
Yeah, no, Entropy's really good. Can you do me a big favor? It'll make me really happy.
I'm waiting. What is it?
Can you make a Crash Bandicoot noise with your mouth?
Close enough?
Actually, I think that was pretty on point.
Oh, well, okay then.
Good job, good job. I would golf clap if I had the ability to, apparently.
Well, you're on your third lap.
Or golf clap after that. I don't know how to actually properly golf clap. I feel like there's like a secret maneuver to do it. It's like...
all my track records. Now you've earned the right to choose me as a racer in the character select.
What was the Oxide time even on this?
I don't have it written down.
Wow, I crushed my Penta Penguin time. Both of them. Because I wasn't playing Crunch, clearly.
Don't forget to check the pit stop before we stop.
I will, but I want to check the other stages really quickly because I want to see if I beat any of them. I had to have at least in theory beat one, right? One that I used Crunch with. Okay, so I didn't win that one. I didn't win that one. Okay, I won this one. Didn't win this one. So that's one stage so far. Didn't win this one. Didn't win this one. Didn't win this one. Okay, I won this one. That's two stages. Didn't win this one. Didn't win this one. 3 stages.
Ha! 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 4! Ha! Ha! Ha!
So
4 wins!
3... No, it was 3.
Jungle Boogie too.
Jungle Boogie? Did I play 80 in Jungle Boogie? In this session, I thought I played somebody else.
I just assumed you played as Crunch everywhere.
No, I didn't. Not for the beginning stages, I don't think. Oh, actually, yes, I did. I think you're right. Okay, so yeah, 4 stages. 4 out of 2+1 stages.
I know you played as Amy at some point, at the very least.
Yeah, I think it was there. Alright, let's see. Wow, what a boring day. Also, what a concerning day.
Might as well get the colors, I guess.
I still need the flags and stuff, Mayo. I'm concerned. Let's take a quick little gander at it. What I'm missing. Also, we need to beat all of Nitrous Oxide times to get this.
To get the flex skin.
Yes. Stickers. It'll get there eventually. Just wait a second. There you go. I still need 3 packs.
Looks like you need 3 packs, yeah.
Give or take. I did get the Nitro Squad, I think. Yes, I did. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of this part. I think you have something else written down in the next part. Are we going to do the Oxide Ghosts, or are we going to do the other stuff?
I think I had Oxide as a bit later. We can bump it up, though.
No, it's fine, it's fine. We can save Oxide Ghosts for the way in, because that's where I'm going to thumbnail it, if you want.
Oh yeah, good point. In that case, we'll do the CTR tokens. For CK bonus.
And then, yeah. Alright. Well, I've never done those before on this, too, so that'll be your first time for me. So, I think I have to put all the bots on hard. I think it's only normal, or like only correct, because I beat adventure mode on hard. So I'll do that. So yeah, we will see you guys then in the next part, where we go ahead and do that. Goodbye.
Toast, toast, toast!